Have you ever wondered why, as a woman, you suddenly can't stop thinking about him? Maybe he's a coworker who always makes you laugh, a guy you matched with online who stood out from the rest, or even a friend you've known for years who suddenly feels different. It feels mysterious, almost magical. But here's the truth. It's not magic at all. Your brain is running an ancient program, a secret design that decides why he makes your heart race, why you replay his messages, and why you can't shake that feeling. From butterflies to deep connection, science explains every step of why women fall for men. Attraction isn't random. It's built on a trio of systems working in the background of every woman's brain. Lust, attraction, and attachment. First is lust. Hormones like estrogen increase desire and sensitivity, subtly tuning your brain to notice potential partners. Lust whispers, "Look around, who could it be?" Next comes attraction. The stage of butterflies, daydreams, and endless thoughts about him. Dopamine and norepinephrine flood your system, making you feel alive, giddy, and focused entirely on him. It's why his texts feel electric, why his presence changes the mood of the entire room, and why you catch yourself smiling at nothing. Finally, there's attachment. This stage is driven by oxytocin, the famous bonding hormone. It's released during closeness, touch, even deep conversations. For women, oxytocin is especially powerful. It makes a man feel safe, trustworthy, and worth investing in. And here's something surprising. These systems don't always align. You can feel desire for one man, attraction to another, and attachment to someone entirely different. It's not confusion. It's your brain running 3 programs at once. Have you ever started catching feelings for a man you see regularly? Maybe a coworker, a gym friend, or someone in your social circle? That's called the mere exposure effect. The more often your brain sees him, the safer and more attractive he becomes. Familiarity quietly builds comfort, and comfort grows into desire. But it doesn't stop there. Research shows many women are drawn to men who unconsciously remind them of the emotional patterns they grew up with. It's not about looks, it's about how he makes you feel. A tone of voice, a gesture, or even the way he handles stress can trigger feelings of safety or spark curiosity because it echoes what your brain already knows. Then there's the matching hypothesis. Subconsciously, your brain scans, is he on my level? Does he share my values, my energy, my ambitions? Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about compatibility. When the balance feels right, your brain gives the green light. So if you find yourself drawn to someone you didn't notice before, it may just be your brain realizing he checks boxes you hadn't consciously thought about. When you fall for someone, your brain turns into a chemical storm. First is dopamine. Every time he pays attention, remembers a detail you shared, or makes you laugh, dopamine hits like a reward. That's why thinking of him feels addictive. You're literally hooked on the chemical high. Then comes norepinephrine, which puts your body in alert mode. It's why your stomach flips, your heart speeds up, and you get nervous around it. Your brain is saying, pay attention, he matters. And here's the twist, serotonin levels drop. That's why you can't stop thinking about him. Your mind circles back to him again and again, pushing everything else aside. It feels obsessive, but that's how biology makes sure you don't ignore potential love. Put it all together and you get the roller coaster, excitement, nerves, and the irresistible pull toward him. But not everything can be explained with chemistry. Sometimes attraction feels unexplainable. Psychologists call this the X factor, that spark that makes one man stand out in ways science can't fully explain. Think about it. Maybe he isn't your usual type. Maybe on paper you'd never pair up, but somehow he makes you feel alive, understood, or seen in a way no one else does. That's the X factor. It's not just about looks or logic, it's about connection. That moment when you feel like you just click with him, even if the world wouldn't understand why. Not every crush strikes instantly. Sometimes attraction grows slowly. Scientists call this the Slowburn effect. Picture this, you've known him for months, even years. At first there was nothing, but over time, through conversations, shared experiences, and small gestures, you start to feel a shift. Suddenly you notice the way he looks at you, the way he supports you, the way he makes you feel safe, and before you know it, he's not just a friend anymore. Science shows the more time women spend with a man, the more likely attraction develops. Emotional connection reshapes desire. That's why slow-burn crushes often lead to the most lasting love stories. They're built on depth, not just sparks. So why him? Why do women choose certain men over others? It starts in the brain, with hormones, chemistry, and instincts, but it doesn't end there. Biology can spark desire, but choice builds love. Your brain can make you feel butterflies, keep you up at night replaying his texts, or even distract you from everything else. But real connection comes when you choose to grow with him, to build trust, and to let the spark turn into something lasting. So the next time you find yourself falling for him, remember, it's not random, it's not fate, it's your brain's ancient design at work. What you choose to do with that attraction, that's the part that makes your story unique. If this opened your eyes, join me on this journey. I'm building a community of people curious about the hidden science of love and attraction. Hit subscribe, and let's explore it together, one discovery at a time.